Hi students, this is Botany PSR. In the previous class, I discussed about molecular diagnosis. Today, I want to explain transgenic animals. What are transgenic animals and what are the benefits of transgenic animals? Benefits or advantages of transgenic animals. Right, what are transgenic animals? The animals in which whose genes or whose genome has been altered by manipulation. Those animals are so called transgenic animals. The animals whose genes have been changed, have been altered by manipulation. How can we alter means the genes from other organism, those genes are introduced into this animal. So the animals whose genes have been altered by manipulation, those are so called transgenic animals. See, look at here, my dear students. Transgenic animals. What are transgenic animals? The animals whose genome or whose genes has been altered by introducing of extra or foreign gene by manipulation. Manipulation means by man, are called transgenic animals. That means from one organism we have to take some genes. Those genes are introduced into this animal. So in this animal the genes have been altered. This animal is so called transgenic animal. What are the transgenic animals we have produced? Examples of transgenic animals: transgenic rats, rabbits, pigs, sheep, cow, fish, etc. These are the different types of transgenic animals. What are the different types of transgenic animals? Rats, rabbits, pigs, sheep, cow, fish, etc. Next, over 95% of all existing transgenic animals are mice. Over means above. So that is more than 95% of all existing transgenic animals are mice. Okay. Next, what are the benefits of transgenic animals? Benefits are also called advantages of transgenic animals. One by one. That is normal physiology and development. This is first one. That is physiology means the metabolic actions that occur inside the body. Those are called physiological activities. Right. To study the regulation of genes and their action on normal physiology and development. Okay, to study the regulation of genes and their action on normal physiology and development. Now look at here, my dear students. What is the example of that one? Example, study of complex factors such as insulin-like growth factor. So we are going to tell about insulin-like growth factor, insulin. So genes from other species that alter the formation of this factor are introduced. So that means the gene that is able to cause insulin. Genes that alter the formation of this factor means formation of insulin, are introduced into the animal and the biological effects are studied. This gives information about biological role of factor in the body. So the gene that is responsible for formation of insulin, those genes are introduced into the organism or animal. Now we are able to study the physiological function of that gene. Here what is that gene? This gene is responsible for production of insulin. That is about this one. Study of complex factors such as insulin-like growth factor. So genes from other species, genes from other species that alter the formation of this factor are introduced and biological effects are studied. This gives information about biological role of factor in the body. Okay, next, biological products. Biological products. Some medicines contain expensive biological products. Biological products means the products which are obtained from the organism are called biological products. Transgenic animals are used to produce useful biological products by introducing genes which codes for a particular product. So that means genes are introduced into the animal and those genes are able to produce some products. So those are so called biological products. What is that example? Example, human protein. It is called alpha-1 antitrypsin. Human protein called alpha-1 antitrypsin used to treat emphysema, products of phenylketonuria, shortly called as PKU, and cystic fibrosis. So, biological products. Biological products means the products that are obtained by the organism are called biological products. So, some genes are introduced into the animal. This animal is so called transgenic animal. Now, these genes are able to produce some products. These products are useful to treat. See, what is that name of the biological product means here? Example, human protein called alpha-1 antitrypsin. This biological product which is used to treat three types. One, emphysema. Second one, products of phenylketonuria and cystic fibrosis. Okay, next one. In 1997, Rosie, that is first transgenic cow. First transgenic animal is cow. That is name of that cow is Rosie. In 1997, Rosie, that is first transgenic cow, produced human protein enriched milk, which contains 2.4 grams per liter. How much of protein it contains? In 1 liter, 2.4 gram of protein in 1 liter. It contains human alpha lactalbumin and is nutritionally more balanced product for human babies than natural cow milk. So that is, when compared to natural cow milk, this product contains more amount of protein. That is human protein enriched milk. So human protein enriched milk contains 2.4 gram per liter. It contains, that human protein contains human alpha lactalbumin and it is nutritionally more balanced product for human babies when compared to natural cow milk. So this is one of the biological product produced from transgenic animal. Okay, what is the first transgenic animal? Cow. What is the name of that cow? Rosie. Very, very important point, my dear students. Okay, in which year it was produced? In 1997. Next one, study of disease. Of course, in our textbook it is discussed in subheading 2. Now I am telling in subheading 3. No matter whatever it may be, number of subheading. Study of disease. Contribution of genes in the development of disease and thereby new treatments. That is a study of disease. So in the transgenic animals, we are able to study the disease. Right, transgenic models for many human diseases such as cancer, cystic fibrosis, rheumatoid arthritis and Alzheimer's. These are the diseases we are able to study by seeing that transgenic animals. Okay, again, contribution of genes in the development of a disease. That means some genes are able to cause the disease and the development. So contribution of the genes in the development of a disease and thereby new treatments. Example, transgenic models for many human diseases such as cancer, cystic fibrosis, rheumatoid arthritis and Alzheimer's. Okay, next, fourth subheading, vaccine safety testing. What is that? Vaccine safety testing. Transgenic animals are used to test the safety of polio vaccine. So first of all, whether the vaccine is working good or not, good or bad. So first of all, testing should be done in mice. Later on, those mice are replaced by monkeys. Okay, so that is vaccine safety testing. Transgenic animals are used to test the safety of polio vaccine. If it is reliable, if it is okay, if that vaccine is working, means they can replace the use of monkeys. First of all, this vaccine testing should be on. Testing should be done on. First testing should be generally on mice. Later on, if it is reliable, if it is okay, means that again monkeys are used. Right. So replace the use of monkeys to test the safety of vaccine. So what type of animals are used to testing the vaccine? Vaccine testing means first of all generally mice and later on monkeys. If that vaccine is working good, means then they are released into the market for human beings. Next one, chemical safety testing. Chemical, that is nothing but toxicity testing. Chemical safety testing, also called toxicity testing. Transgenic animals are made that carry genes which make them more sensitive to toxic substances. So that means there are transgenic animals. Those transgenic animals have the genes which are able to which are more sensitive to toxic substances. So these transgenic animals have the genes which are able to sensitive to chemical substances or toxic substances. So transgenic animals are made that carry genes which make them, those genes are more sensitive to toxic substances than non-transgenic animals. There are some non-transgenic animals and transgenic animals which are more sensitive to toxic substances, means transgenic animals are more sensitive to chemical substances or toxic substances. That is one point you have to remember. So transgenic animals are more sensitive than non-transgenic animals. Okay, right. They are exposed to toxic substances and the effects studied, and these animals are exposed to toxic substances and the effects studied. What are the effects? Next, it gives immediate results. So this is about chemical safety and this is about vaccine safety testing. This is chemical safety testing, also called toxicity testing. Okay, this is a normal matter, my dear students. This is general matter, no explanation for this. So please, important points you have to underline while you are reading. All these are present in your textbook. Okay. Please go through once again. What is the first transgenic animal means? That is transgenic cow. That is, name of that cow is Rosie. Okay. So that is one important point. So please note down all these points and we will meet in the next class.